Good evening, and welcome to Newcastle After Dark. We are your hosts, the management.
Coming to you from the land of the Rosa's Bakery and Music Showcase, bringing you films that are a feast for the mind.
Tonight's film is 1981's Saturday the 14th, starring Richard Benjamin.
This has Paula Prentice,
Severin Darden,
and Jeffrey Tambor.
And it is a horror comedy in the vein of House, House 2.
Midnight Hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, it's a fun little movie.
It is. Yeah, absolutely.
I think that right before we get into the Halloween season, it's a nice little fun movie.
This is a real nice one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So sit back, relax, and enjoy 1981's Saturday the 14th.
Is that real estate lady?
She probably meant 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
4 o'clock in the afternoon? When does she sleep?
It's what we call a fixer-upper.
Tell me, are we convenient to the school here?
Oh, yes, the school's just 2 blocks away.
And young children will walk past here regularly.
Do you two have children?
As often as we can.
Waldemar? Normal questions. We're supposed to be typical people looking for a home.
I am looking for a way into this house. You ask normal questions.
Tell me, what does the building code say about filling the basement with earth? Well, it is a finished basement.
Not yet, it isn't.
Oh, I do love this house. There may be one small problem. It doesn't matter what it costs. Oh, it's not a matter of cost.
We must get into this house.
We've looked for such a long time.
A very, very long time.
For just this house. Well, you see, a few days ago, right after you called me.
The disposition of which shall be entrusted to my friend and attorney, T. Armstrong Sedgwick.
You know, I don't understand it. Whenever I asked him for anything, he always said, leave it to me. So I figured he'd leave something to me.
And to my sister Lucille, who could always be counted on to borrow anything I had and not return it, I leave 3,000 overdue library books.
That's all? That's all I get for being his sister all these years?
He does have one more thing for you.
After what everybody else has gotten, I think we're better off he forgot us.
And to my nephew John and his wife Mary, I leave my vast estate in Erie, Pennsylvania.
No.
John, our own house.
I played in that house when I was a little boy.
With all its surrounding land.
We'll have a garden.
Now we don't have to be afraid to let the children go out and play.
That house is mine.
My attorney shall inform John and Mary of the curse on the house.
Curse?
What curse?
Yes, well, as I understand it.
We've inherited a house with a curse.
We do not intend to lose this house.
How about this one? There was a young girl from Hong Kong.
Billy, say goodbye to the nice truck driver.
Bye.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful house.
Mary, that's not the house.
This is the house?
We're gonna love it here. I feel it in my bones. Come on.
It's what we call a fixer-upper.
It's what we call home.
I'm sure they won't stay very long.
I'm sure they won't.
I know they won't.
Oh, it even smells like Uncle Henry's house.
It's not going to smell like this much longer.
I'll be in college before you get rid of this smell.
Turn on the lights.
Maybe Uncle Henry didn't pay his electric bill.
I think this place is creepy.
All it needs is a little cleaning up.
Where's Rover? Rover! Rover! Come on, boy! Rover? I wonder what got into Rover.
It's this place. It's creepy.
Billy, why don't you go out and bring Rover in? Billy? Billy?
Billy?
Billy!
Billy?
Billy? He's probably just hiding. Remember when we went to Disneyland and he hid inside Pluto for 2 hours?
Billy, if you're hiding inside a big dog again.
I'm not staying here alone.
What?
This place is so creepy.
Who screamed? I heard her scream.
Where have you been?
Fixing the fuse box.
You guys don't want to send me away to boarding school or something, do you?
Everything will be just fine. You'll be amazed at what some nice curtains will do to this house.
I'm just worried about what this house is going to do to me.
They haven't found it yet.
You can't be too sure.
I? They haven't found it yet.
You can't be too sure. 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 You can't be too sure.
I, of all people, I can't be too sure. Of course I can be sure. They haven't found it because we have to find it.
It started out to be an evening just like any other. But before it was over, Millicent Hackshaw would find herself in was an innocent teenage girl. She had no idea that the terrible events building around her would plunge.
Is this what you call hooking up the TV? I've tried every channel and all I get is the Twilight Zone.
The door and slipped out.
Lightning always does that to TV reception.
A dimension of sight and sound and smell. A dimension of oriental paper.
It'll be all right once the storm is over.
Of abandoned lumber yards. A dimension of railway stations that have stopped being grand and are nowhere near central. There's a train leaving from that station, and its destination is Cincinnati, Ohio.
What storm?
Mary, come here, look at this. Some kind of a note. It's from Uncle Henry before he died. Don't open the book.
What book?
He doesn't say. I don't see any book.
Maybe it's a cookbook.
Oh, why wouldn't he want us to open a cookbook?
Well, you know how I am about my apple turnover recipe. To be very happy here. I'm so glad we're here in our very own house.
Isn't it about time to go to bed?
I've got all the dishes to do.
We'll still be here in the morning.
Well, they've been here a whole day. They've got to be ready to sell it by now. It wouldn't be nice to wake them. But maybe somebody's up around the side. Maybe I'll come back later.
What was that?
Must have been an owl.
You're right. It was an owl.
down. You've just had a nightmare. Come on, everything's going to be all right.
Except for the monster.
Billy, there's no monster here.
There is. He's 9 feet tall. He has 4 arms, huge eyes on the top of his head, and huge teeth.
Billy, at your age.
I am acting my age. You're just used to me acting like a grown-up. I'm 10 years old, and there's a monster in here.
Billy, there's no monster here. Look, do you see a monster in this room? I can't believe that I'm standing here in the middle of the night arguing with a 10-year-old kid about the existence of monsters. Now just calm down and go to sleep. Everything will be fine in the morning.
Except for me, I'll be a faded memory in the morning.
I bet you were reading scary books again before you went to bed.
Good night.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. He had a nightmare. He thought there was a monster in his room. I guess it's just spending the first night in a strange house. He'll be all right in the morning. Monsters. Mary? Mary? Mary?
I was good. I didn't tell. Okay, I told. But he didn't believe me.
Mary? 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 Are you all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Is Billy okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Damn owls.
They found the book.
It's not fair. For 300 years, I've been searching for that book.
Well, now you know where it is.
That's not the point. Don't you understand? Whoever controls the book controls the world. And now he's got it. 2 days from now, there may not be a world.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for doing the dishes last night.
I didn't do the dishes.
Oh? Must have been Debbie. Or maybe there are elves in the house.
Elves. Guess they could have used a little more sunlight. Oh, that's better, darling. They don't seem nearly as dead.
Well, it may have been noisy last night, but this morning the house feels so comfortable. I don't think
like I slept 15 minutes all night.
Billy woke us up. He had a nightmare.
And we kept hearing owls.
If you guys think I'm starting school today in this condition, forget it.
It'll be much quieter once we get curtains on the windows.
If you were so tired, you didn't have to get up early and do the dishes.
I didn't do the dishes.
You didn't?
Well, then who did? It must have been Billy.
Mom, when did you ever know Billy to do a dish?
Well, somebody did the dishes, and we're the only ones in this house.
If they could get out of the book, there's got to be a book to tell you how to get them back in.
There's something creepy about this place.
It was a neighborhood not unlike any other neighborhood. But this was a day unlike any other day.
We're going out to do some shopping.
We're going to buy some curtains, heavy curtains. This place will be quiet as a tomb.
Curtains and a few other things. It seems that one of the windows was broken.
Yeah, it must have happened during my nightmare.
We'll see you in a little while.
Oh, Mom, you didn't clean up my room, did you?
I just put a few clothes away.
Don't wreck the house while we're gone.
See you later.
Bye.
We'll be back in a little while. Oh, my God, what a bright, beautiful morning.
Yes, it is a bright, beautiful morning, and we're in our own home.
Yes, we are.
Stanley Beamish walked.
Hi.
Hi, anything the matter?
Oh, no, I got to work. I forgot my badge. So I had to come home and get it. I couldn't sleep all night. I kept hearing noises. Take care. If you need anything, just scream.
So reassuring to have a policeman living next door.
Billy, can you get that?
Hello?
This is the telephone company.
You got me out of the tub to tell me that?
Your telephone is going to be out of service for the next hour.
Good. Now maybe I can take my bath.
This is a recording.
Hey, Billy, are you deaf or something? Next one who gets me out of that tub is in big trouble.
clothes? If she moved that book... I need the police! Give me the police! The Coast Guard! I need the Coast Guard! I need help!
Everything all right in there?
No!
Hold it right there, man. Turn around. Put your hands against the wall. Stop right there or I'll shoot. I don't want any trouble with you.
Debbie, wake up! You gotta help me find that book before Mom and Dad get back. If they find out this was my fault, come on! Debbie, wake up!
There is another dimension where a decent cheeseburger still costs 79 cents, where the bluebird of happiness still sings every morning, where the decent people who live next door could be from another planet.
Hi. We're back.
How's everything?
Oh, just fine.
Where's Debbie?
I think she's taking a bath.
Debbie. Debbie! It's me! It's your mother! Debbie, are you all right? I guess I fell asleep. Mom, I had the creepiest dream.
Come on! Come on! We can make a deal. What do you want? Hey, how about food? What do you like to eat? Bad question. This house is creepy.
There's nothing wrong with this house. Then how come all we get on TV is the Twilight Zone? Some shows are very popular. I once watched television all morning and never saw anything but I Love Lucy. Mom, this isn't I Love Lucy. There's a dimension of mind. Oh, that's just your imagination. You'll see. Everybody will love this house. Everybody? You're the only one who loves it. Everybody at the party. What party? Saturday night. The relatives insisted on coming over, so we had to invite somebody we could stand too, to balance things out. This Saturday night? The 13th. Mom, Friday's the 13th. The 14th then. Saturday the 14th.
I've gotta find that book.
Does this mean you want something to eat?
No.
Billy, you can't just mope around like this.
I won't be moping around much longer.
I'm glad to hear that. You know, if you've got some problem,
Well, if you lost something,
yes?
if you lost something and because you lost it, the whole world was going to be destroyed, what would you do?
Are you telling me you lost something?
Oh, hi, Deb. Welcome home. You need some help?
Oh, thanks. Remember those people who were trying to buy the house?
Yes.
Well, they were at the supermarket, and they asked me if we had any antiques we wanted to sell. Mostly they wanted to know about any old books. Boy, are they creepy. You know, Dad, you really ought to sell them the house. They'd fit right in.
Debbie, what would you do if you lost something and the world was going to be destroyed?
I'd call the police.
That wasn't the answer.
I wonder what Mom wanted this for.
She must be getting into European cooking.
Where is she, anyway?
Where else? Cleaning.
Hello? Is anybody in there? Hello? You poor baby. How long have you been up here? Oh, we'll get you a bowl of milk. Come on, kitty, kitty. Come on. Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty. That can't be nice. Not with a cat up here all this time. Kitty. Puss? Puss, 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 puss. You under there? God, look at all these owls. Hey, take it easy, huh? Stop it, owl! Ow, ow, ow!
I won't let them hurt you now. Go on, my darling. Take a little nap.
Electric, electrolysis, elevator, exercise. Ah, there it is. Exterminator. Who ate my sandwich?
Not me.
Me. Yeah, it was me.
I thought you weren't hungry.
Well, you know, excitement. Excitement always makes you hungry.
Excitement. Exterminator. Ah, there's a good one. Major pest control.
Major Pest Control. This is the Major speaking.
My name is John Hyatt, and I've got bats in my belfry.
I'm an exterminator.
My belfry's full of bats. They just attacked my wife.
Oh, you got bats in your belfry.
A lot of bats.
You know how many? We charge by the bat.
I don't care what it costs as long as we get the bats out of here.
Yeah? Okay, I'll send a man over, say, next Tuesday.
Now! Right away! This minute! I'm at 329 Elm Street.
Okay, I'll send him out. Van Helsing.
Yeah?
Bats.
Bats!
329 Elm Street.
329 Elm Street. That sounds so hopeful, so inviting.
So did 1827 Maple Street. So did 4386 Bratwurst Drive.
Sooner or later, my friend, I will find a house where the bats did not come in through the window. Sooner or later, I'll be able to end my searching.
329 Elm Street doesn't sound like the end of the rainbow.
It's not that end of the rainbow that I'm looking for. So, you're the man with bats in his belfry, eh?
You're the exterminator?
Yeah.
You don't look like an exterminator.
That's to fool the bats. What have we here? Nothing fires the imagination so much as a fine library. Do you have any old books? Any very old books?
Maybe you better ask Billy. He's the smart one in the family.
No old books. I always throw my old books away when I'm finished reading them.
Old books can be worth quite a lot of money. Take this to my room.
Your room?
Well, you don't expect to get rid of bats overnight.
I guess you can use the guest room.
He is really creepy.
Down at the exterminator place, we have a little motto. When I leave this house, there'll be nothing left here to be afraid of. Oh, this must be your charming wife. What's for dinner?
I think Mary bought a roast. Debbie, why don't you start cooking while I show our guest to his room?
Welcome back. Well, here we have the beginnings of our film. You may have noticed that it takes place in Erie, Pennsylvania.
That's right. That's in our neck of the woods.
Yes, it's about an hour and a half from here.
That's right. That's right. There's even a part in the film where he has an Erie, Pennsylvania phone book.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is cool.
That's a nice little nod.
Yep.
And, Jeffrey Tambor plays Valdemar the vampire. And him and his wife are trying to buy the house in the beginning.
Yeah.
And you may recognize him from Arrested Development.
That's right.
Or Gary Shandling Show.
Yep. He was in the Hellboys. He was in Mr. Mom.
Yeah, and he's always funny.
I love to see him as the vampire. That alone is funny to me.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And, the movers. There once was a young girl from Hong Kong.
Now, that one I hadn't heard.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it.
So I'm not sure how it ends.
Well, it doesn't end good.
They usually never do, right?
And the older daughter, you may say that, I recognize her.
Yeah.
That's Carrie Michelson.
Mm-hmm.
And she's most famous for being the oldest daughter in the TV show Give Me a Break.
Yeah. She did a lot of TV appearances. 8 is Enough.
Different Strokes.
Chips, things like that.
Yeah.
But my favorite with her is she dated one of my favorite musicians.
Andy Gibb.
Andy Gibb. I like Andy Gibb.
Oh, me too. How can you not like
I like
Andy
the Bee
Gibb?
Gees.
I do too.
So,
I'm not mad
there
at
it
the Bee
is.
Gees.
Yeah.
Man. But, them Gibbs had taste.
Did have taste. Especially Andy.
Oh, yeah, Andy. He was the man.
He was the man. Oh, yeah, he was. This is produced by Julie Corman.
Roger Corman's wife.
It is Roger Corman's wife. That's right. That's right. And if I'm right, she went on to do like The Nest, Chopping Mall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm surprised by that. I had no idea.
I didn't either.
She was involved in film.
Yep, I didn't either.
And this one's a fun film. It's not in the same vein as Chopping Mall, but
No, not at all.
But
No,
it's
not
cool.
at all. Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. And now Richard Benjamin, he was in a spoof before this.
Yes.
Love at First Bite.
Which
Few
is a
years
great
before.
film.
It is a great film. It is a good film.
And in real life, he was married to Paula Prentice.
That's right.
Who you may remember from The Stepford Wives.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Paula Prentice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it's pretty funny to me how oblivious the parents are so far.
They really don't.
They have no idea.
No.
But you know, that's kind of true to life. You know, your parents would not really, even if they thought something was weird, they're not going to let on.
They're going to blame it on, well, you know, you had Iron Maiden's Number the Beast. That's, you know, that's, right? You're listening to too much of that metal.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
It would be, wouldn't it?
It would.
Yeah.
It actually would.
Yeah.
And I remember the trailer for this movie and seeing the shark fin in the bathtub, and I was like, oh, I got to see this movie.
Right.
Because that was a childhood fear, you know. After seeing Jaws, anything that contained water, there could be a shark in it.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But in your case, you were always protected.
Well, I was safe because G.I. Joe went in the tub with me, right? I had the submarine and the squid, right? I did. I love G.I. Joe. But the problem is, you know, one Christmas, I got, I think it was the moving eye G.I. Joe,
Right
remember?
on. Yes.
Well, I take Joe in the tub, all his little bristly hair fell out, and he was bald, you know, like Vic Payback, and you know, I mean, that was it, you know, so it happens.
It does happen. Oh,
right?
That's too funny.
But to my surprise, I'm like, Joe was bald. Right? I couldn't believe it. So, yeah, but I felt safe.
Oh, that's
I felt
terrible.
safe, yeah, so that was my comfort. But we're off to a good start.
We are off to a good start.
We are. So let's get back to Saturday the 14th.
You know, it sure gets dark early since we moved here.
It's getting creepy.
Are you still having nightmares?
I don't even have to be asleep.
Listen, we've got to work on Mom and Dad to just sell this place and move.
They can't sell it. It's part of Uncle Henry's will. If they sell the place, the money goes back to the estate and all those vultures split it up.
So we're stuck here.
Not for long.
Boy, even my own brother's getting creepy.
Just rest. You'll be all right.
Wonder.
What?
I wonder if I'm pregnant.
What's the matter?
He...
What? What?
He's in the kitchen!
The man next door is in the kitchen. I wonder what he wants. Well, whatever he wanted, he must have found it. He probably just needed a cup of sugar or something.
But he was...
It's an excellent meal. I can stay here forever.
Darling, have a little peace.
No! Thank you very much.
Sweetheart, have a taste. You'll love it. Debbie used a lot of garlic.
No, darling, keep it away. Thank you very much.
Maybe we ought to get you some pickles and ice cream.
You have been developing strange eating habits since you've been here.
No, that's just a little joke, you know, about being...
About being what?
It's personal.
About being pregnant. Well, you're going to have a baby.
Really, Mom?
Really?
Do you know whose baby it might be?
I don't like that kind of talk.
You remember Rosemary? She had a baby.
I don't even know that I'm having a baby. It may be just
Just what?
a strange feeling.
And it started since you came to live here. That book is in this house!
Book? What book?
What book? The book. Why do you think that you have strange things happening to you? Why do you think you have bats?
We have bats because of a book?
You have more than bats. You have problems. And if anything happens to that book, the whole world has problems. If someone should open that book, his soul would be doomed to eternal hellfire and damnation. Yeah. I've followed this book around the world for many, many years, more years than you would care to hear of. And now, at last, I know where it is. Where is it?
What?
What?
It's gone.
You had it. You didn't open it, did you? Oh, boy.
I didn't know.
Will someone please tell me what this is all about? After all, I am the man of the house here.
The Book of Evil!
Evil?
Evil.
All the evil that there's ever been.
In one book? Boy, a book like that would be a bestseller for sure.
All of that evil is loose here, in this house.
Well, I guess it's time to sell the house. You said you knew some people who wanted to buy it. Let's give that nice real estate lady a call.
We are not going to sell this house.
But, Mom,
This is our home now. We belong here.
Selling the house now would be like closing the barn door after the horses have eaten your children.
so what are we supposed to do?
Well, for one thing, we better cancel that party.
You're having a party here? Now?
We were having a few people over tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Saturday the 14th? Do you know what's going to be waiting here for those people?
Maybe we better just let the relatives come.
No, let everybody come. We can use those people, their energy, and we will triumph. But I have a great deal of work to do in the next 24 hours. And boy, find that book.
Where you hid the book and bring it to me. Bring me the book, my darling. Good. Bring me the book and we'll fly off together. Okay, go back to bed. I'll think of another way.
Incantations for every occasion. Every occasion but finding that book. Turning bill collectors to stone.
He's in there and we're out here. He's got that book by now.
If he had that book by now, he wouldn't still be in there.
But we'd still be out here.
You could go in there.
I could.
You always do. You're starting to like that woman, aren't you?
She's not my type. She's hundreds of years too young for me.
I'd like to take a look at her neck.
Honey, all I'm after is the book.
Maybe I'll go in with you tonight.
Well, if you don't trust me after 311 years of marriage.
312.
We'll talk about this when I get back.
I'm going with you. I wish I'd never learned to do this. It's so unattractive.
I'll get that book if it kills us.
Doesn't matter where we live, I've always got the longest walk to the bathroom. This isn't the bathroom. This is the kitchen. What am I doing in the kitchen? What are they doing in the kitchen? How am I going to get out of the kitchen?
I'm trying to find that book, and all she can think about is that Harker woman in London. That was 100 years ago.
Oops!
Can't take you anywhere. If you weren't immortal, you'd kill yourself.
Oh, look. Isn't that boy Valerian from Budapest?
No, that's a fruit bat from the Philippines.
I just hope this isn't going to be another little incident like that Harker woman.
That was 100 years ago.
I know, you're overdue.
Oh, we meet again.
I thought I settled your hash last time.
I'm stronger now. I know how to deal with your kind.
We were here first.
I got inside the house first.
We tried to buy it.
But you didn't. Now get out of my house.
Not without the book.
You will never get it. Do you know what one drop of this would do to you? One drop?
Darling, maybe we had better go.
But we'll be back. And I'll be ready for you. some vampires will believe anything. Not bad. Not good. Not bad.
I think maybe it's time you all just got out of this house.
You think it's that easy? You thinking you can just go waltzing through the front door and all the evil in the world will just politely fade into the woodwork, yeah? You want to leave? Go ahead, leave. Go on. Walk out the door. Walk out on your family. Forget your sister. Forget your responsibilities. Go ahead.
I've got to get out of here.
What is it you're afraid of? Open the door. Have you had enough? Let's close it. It's freezing in here. You see? You can't leave.
But I've got to go to school Monday.
By Monday, all of this will be over. It'll be over tomorrow night. At the party. One way or the other.
You know what this kitchen needs is some decoration. You could hang strings of garlic.
Mary doesn't seem to be as fond of garlic as she used to.
Garlic is very attractive in a kitchen this color.
No, thank you. I never drink. Go.
I'll take it. Without my first cup of coffee in the morning, I can't see straight.
We had a house once in Bavaria. We had so much garlic hanging we couldn't find the stove. We couldn't even smell the stove. That kitchen made the cover of better homes than garlic.
Oh, I've got to get out of here. There must be something we can do.
All there is?
What?
Well, you can put out big bowls of potato chips, and you can make a nice onion dip.
Potato chips?
Onion dip?
Is that what monsters eat?
No, that's what people eat.
I'm not hungry.
Well, you're having a party tonight.
Oh, yeah, forgot about that.
You forgot about the party? The whole world is depending upon this party. Now, we need onion dip. We need club soda. We need old Barbara Streisand records. The people at this party have to be as happy as any people ever were. We need all the positive energy that we can get our hands on.
Positive energy?
You better call the relatives and tell them not to come.
Why don't you do it? I'm going to check on your mother. Here, take this coffee. I can't stand the sight of it.
I think the circuits are busy.
Yeah, you know. It's cheaper to call before 8 o'clock. Circuits are probably just jammed with people trying to save 15 cents.
Yeah, right. I'll call again after 8.
Mary, you all right? What's this?
What's what?
All this dirt. Your whole side of the bed is covered with earth.
I must have spilled the flower pot.
Well, we'll have to get this cleaned up.
No! No, thank you. I'll clean it myself later. I have to get some sleep now. Give me a kiss, darling.
Oh, let me just see who that is. I'll be back for that kiss.
Yeah?
Hi, liquor store?
No, private residence. Yeah,
No, I am from the liquor
Ah.
store. You called last night?
Yeah?
Potato chips, club soda, onion dip, Streisand records?
Yeah. Come in. Put it in the kitchen. I would help you with it, but I hurt my back in the Crimean War.
Maybe be better today if you played inside.
I've got to get out of this house. I'm a 10-year-old kid. I'm supposed to be out in the sunshine.
You'll never know the contribution you've made toward saving the world.
Who's that guy?
Have a nice day now. Boy, these storms come up all of a sudden this time of year. You folks mind if I waited out here for a few minutes?
George and Elizabeth Benson got into their car to go to a party. But this wasn't going to be the kind of party they expected. The guests are about to arrive.
Billy, will you turn that thing off?
I did turn it off.
Nerves have been prepared in the...
Feed me.
Young man, we're going to have dinner in just a few minutes.
There are many ways of fighting evil. Many ways. This could take hours. When are those people coming?
I'll get it.
I get it.
I get it. Wait.
Everybody always gets so excited about the first guests.
But, Mom, there's something horrible out there.
You really are living here.
You're right. There is something horrible out there. Aunt Lucille. Uncle Bert.
Here's a little something from all of us, an electric can opener.
Well, the place feels just the same as it did when Uncle Henry died in it.
And how's your purse?
Mary. Mary, quite contrite.
Where's their kid?
Hey, John.
This place could blow up in a minute.
Oh,
Disaster policy that would go into
look how
effect
pale he is. Don't you ever let him out?
10%.
Oh,
John?
Did you see it?
Hi there. I'm Phil, Johnny's cousin.
You call those hors d'oeuvres? This one's got no meat on it. Which way is the bar?
Bring on the food.
They wanted to sell me disaster insurance.
On this house?
Disaster?
What is it? That man deserves everything that comes to him.
I thought you were going to use these people to get rid of the monsters. I am.
Aunt Lucille, let me take your coat.
Oh, no, dear. I'll hang it up myself. Otherwise, how could I look in your closets?
Who is that kid on the sofa?
I don't know.
Terrible place. I wouldn't have it furnished. Ah, there's the closet. Let's see whose skeleton is in it. Well, the nerve of her buying a coat just like mine.
Annette Muldowney. From next door? I hated to come alone, but I haven't seen my husband in 2 days. Well, he's a policeman. He's probably working overtime. Well, crime is so terrible these days. People are getting killed everywhere you look.
Well, I'm glad one of you could make it. Come on.
I brought you a little something. It's an electric can opener.
It's exactly what I needed.
Oh, God.
Thank you. I'll see if they can't use it at the bar. Come in.
Nana daiquiri. Nana daiquiri. The world is coming to an end and they make me the bartender.
Oh.
I haven't mixed a drink since that time Attila the Hun got drunk and wrecked Mongolia. Anyone had the banana daiquiri?
Mary, have you seen Lucille?
Not since she went to hang up her coat.
I can't find hide my hair.
How does your garden grow?
You'll have to find somebody else to be bartender.
I brought you this can opener. That'll make it easier.
I have things to do. People are already disappearing. Where's Billy? I need him for this.
He's right. I'll find him.
If anything has happened to that boy, we'll be sunk.
Mary.
Have you seen Billy?
Mary, this ice is so old.
Have you seen Billy?
Yeah, he's... Oh, he must have gone upstairs. You know how kids hate grown-up parties.
Debbie? Have you seen Billy?
No.
Find him.
Okay.
Debbie.
Who's that guy?
I don't know.
You haven't found the boy yet?
We haven't even looked yet.
But look high and low. It's almost 11:30. If we don't have that boy by midnight, things are going to get extraordinarily unpleasant. People! Everybody! Have an announcement to make. We're going to play a little game. Somewhere in this house is hidden a small boy. Let's see who is the first to find him.
What do we win?
You win? When? What do you win? Are you... You get to keep the boy.
No.
No. You get an electric can opener. Good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Billy?
Billy? Billy?
Billy!
The book. It's gone.
Per Johannem Gehenem Consecrat.
Billy? Billy? Are you here?
Billy? Billy?
Now this worked on that other little boy. How the hell did it go?
You go in there. I'll go in here.
Holler if you see anything.
It's what we call a fixer-upper.
Billy. Find your own place to look for him.
I'm thinking
It's real. You haven't seen the little boy. Ernie! Oh, thank God you're here! Ernie, do something! Oh, oh, oh. Bill, will you answer me? Oh, thanks. I almost broke my neck.
You found him?
We looked everywhere.
In 1 minute, terrible things are going to happen. Less than a minute?
The monsters are taking over the house!
We are all doomed! Doomed!
Who could that be? Everybody I've invited has already showed up.
And left. I'll get it.
I'll get it.
I'll get it.
I believe this is what you've been looking for, Van Helsing.
Billy! Stop! Don't touch that boy. Give me that book.
Not so fast.
We have no time to lose. Ready, my boy? Will you kindly hand me the book?
Give him the book, Billy. He's the only one who could get rid of the monsters.
He is the monster.
Give me the book.
I know who you are. You're in this book. They showed me.
I can make you very strong.
Never!
Come on, Billy. Quit fooling around.
Your powers are nothing compared to mine. When I get that book, I will rule the world. Think of it. Famine, war, death.
Those we've got.
And you will be the first to die.
Never liked that lamp.
That was your mother's table.
Was it?
Yeah.
The fireplace. It's burning.
I am your master. Once the book is destroyed, you will never be imprisoned again. The army of light will rule the world.
Can't get any creepier than this.
I
I know. Everything's gonna be fine.
Let go of this book, boy.
It killed the monsters, and it'll kill you.
Nothing can kill me.
We won! We won! It's Rover! Rover's back!
He thought destroying the book would free the monsters. That wasn't the way it worked.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I had a swell party. Have a nice day.
You too.
We don't know who he is.
Well, at least he's gone.
Good boy, good boy.
I think they've had enough of this house.
I think so too.
It's time they lived happily ever after.
And us too?
Of course, darling.
Well, we've reached the conclusion of Saturday the 14th. So what's your take?
Well, you know, the ending is cool. I mean, because, you know, the vampires, they're not the bad ones.
Right.
It's Van Helsing.
Yeah.
So they do a little flip on that.
Yeah.
And I like that.
You know what I liked? I liked all the monsters in the movie.
I did too.
You know, sometimes it's fun to just have a goofy movie with monsters in it.
It doesn't always have to be over the top.
No.
So serious or,
No.
You know, you got to think too much.
Exactly.
This is a nice, enjoyable
Yes.
movie. It really is.
Yeah, it's a fun one to, you know, sit back and just enjoy.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, you know, I guess Paula Prentice, she had broken her arm right before filming.
Oh, jeez.
And I guess through a lot of it, you know, she's always trying to hold something or maybe cover that arm.
I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch it either, but what a bummer.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
And Yolanda, no, she's the she's the female vampire.
Yes.
Nancy Lee Andrews.
Yes.
She dated Ringo Starr. Well, she was engaged to Ringo Starr, I believe.
Now, that goes back to our theory that the quiet Beatles, George and Ringo, the ones you didn't hear as much about, they had the best looking wives.
See, I've always said that.
I'm just saying.
Ringo,
I mean,
Barbara Bach, that was another one of Ringo's ladies.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Exactly.
Patty Harrison.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not taking anything away from anybody, but you're right.
I'm just saying.
I agree.
You know.
Yeah, I agree.
You almost think that, Yoko Ono had some magic or something.
I don't know, but kudos to Ringo.
Yeah, kudos to Ringo.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And in this, there was a lot of, we noticed, product placement.
Yes.
In this movie, isn't
there? We noticed the first thing was the bag of Doritos sticking out of the shopping bag.
Yep.
And don't know what you guys think of the original Doritos, but back in the day, growing up, we didn't have the original Doritos. We had the generic.
The black and white bag.
Yeah, the nacho cheese chips.
That was it. Right.
And you'd make up stuff. These got more cheese on them.
They taste better anyway.
Yeah, they're better.
Right?
They're
crunchier.
It's a lie. They're crunchier.
Right. Did you go to a friend's house and eat some real Doritos?
Yeah. You'd be mad when you came home.
Well, for me, it's always, if I go to a friend's house or it's a party, snacks always taste better. They always taste better somewhere else.
That's right.
Oh, why is that?
Because you can't eat it all.
That's got to be it.
Because,
You're right.
Think about it. A bowl of popcorn sitting out. You have a little bit of popcorn, right? If you were at home, you'd be shoveling it into your mouth. You wouldn't even taste it because
that's right.
You'd eat a whole big bowl of popcorn.
Right. But you go somewhere else,
you'd be nibbling.
Party, you'd be like, that's enough.
I'm good.
Thank you. When you're like, I'm gonna stick my head in that bowl, right?
Be like, did he eat all my popcorn?
Can you believe he came here and ate all of our popcorn?
Don't invite
him
again.
And that's the whole thing. But it does. It tastes better.
Yes, it does.
Anywhere else, I am.
Yes.
Always.
It's true.
Yes. So now that's the Doritos, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got Wonder Bread.
Yes.
Hills Brothers Coffee.
Yes.
Let's not forget Count Chocula.
Count Chocula. And, we were fans of Boo Berry.
I still love some Boo Berry.
Right on.
I do.
Right on.
Yeah.
And they had Frankenberry.
Frankenberry, that was what, the strawberry,
yes.
right?
Yes.
And of course, the forgotten
Fruit Brute.
Fruit Brute, the werewolf.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, and even I don't remember eating Fruit Brute as much as any of them.
No.
No,
I always went to the go-to because you might get lucky and get a box of cereal.
Right.
And you weren't going to switch it up because you knew what you liked.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Yeah.
So...
But this is a fun movie.
It is
a
fun movie.
I mean, really, it was enjoyable. Like we said, it's not over the top.
Yes.
It's a little silly, it's a little goofy.
Yeah.
But enjoyably.
And one to end the summer with.
That's right. Well, we thank you for being here with us at Newcastle After Dark. We hope you join us again for the Lost Treasure in Cinema. And until next time, good night.